Hello, everybody. Hello, listeners. Thanks for joining us today. We are gathered to discuss about a subject that interests everybody at the moment. This is keep your mind up and sell differently. I'm very happy to be today with Janina Terès Olivella de Janina Lingerie, a Spanish retailer. Hola, Janina. And Josefin Nordvall from Söders under a Swedish retailer. Hello, Josefin. Nice to
Hello,
meet you.
thank you.
We are here together to speak and to share your tips and your experience with this unprecedented situation. And so we need to know in Sweden and also in Spain, how do you make to sell more or to sell differently in that period. Okay, let's try to begin. I don't know if Josephine, you can understand. You can start?
Yes, absolutely.
So what
Talking
is the
about,
type of clientele?
yes, my customers are women of all ages, from all cultures and all parts of society. And this means I cater to many different needs and many different customer groups. And it's difficult to pinpoint what my customers' as usual habits are. But however, I've noticed a change in what products I sell more of now. I sell more of wool silk. And since the restrictions related to COVID-19 in Sweden have meant that people spend more time outdoors, winter and autumn in Sweden can be very cold and very snowy. Yes, in fact, a few days ago we had minus 20 degrees Celsius.
Wow.
And
Wow.
I'm sure you
Amazing.
understand that it means that people need warm underwear. At the
Exactly.
beginning, yes, at the beginning of the pandemic, we sold less bras, but now it seems that people have started to return to their old habits. Now I sell more bras, and I've noticed a change since the new year.
Okay. Thank you. And you, Janina?
Well, although my weather is quite different, we have those negative degrees, I agree mostly with Josephine, but I have to make the point that as we are a country where we don't used to stay at home easily, normally, this has been a bigger change in our culture, in our daily uses, no? And really, we have increased a lot loungewear, nightwear, homeware. This was probably a percentage not so important in my stores, and now it's getting quite high because really we have to stay at home, and this was not normal in a Mediterranean area. That's why really I did not notice an increase of the bras, but yes, nightwear, loungewear, and this still grow and grow and grow because people are really having this experience to be at home every afternoon. This is not normal in Spain, no?
I understand. And what tips for selling better in pandemic times, according to you, Janina?
In my case, at the first lockdown, it was so unexpected that we didn't react very quickly. We already have an e-commerce page, and it was not so successful. But instead of that, we try to reach the customers through the directly through the telephone, because also my clientele is a loyal clientele, which we know well, or not all of them, of course, but most of them, and we could contact them and they could contact us through the WhatsApp or through the Instagram, for example, page. So we could go and reach them to their houses. in this second medium lockdown, we continue with this style of contacting directly with them. And when they need something, if they cannot move to our stores, they call us and we give them the maximum attention. We deliver at home, etc., etc.
Okay, yeah. And you, Josefin?
My focus has been on creating safe shopping. Since we're in Sweden, we did not have a total lockdown. I have the store open, and the focus have been safe shopping based on our national COVID recommendations. In the fitting room, for example, I worn a face mask and a shield, as well as a hand disinfectant to protect both myself and my customers. I've offered also free home deliveries and FaceTime shopping, where the customers can call the store and get help through FaceTime and also shop. And I have, in Sweden, we have something that calls Swish. It's a payment option where you can use your phone to pay for goods, and then I can deliver. So that is also good. And then also social media. I work a lot with social media, both on Facebook and Instagram, making small video clips and post in stories daily. And created safe shopping in COVID times.
Yeah, because online is working a lot.
Yes.
Online sales.
And delivering home has been very
home.
So you can book the store all by yourself and have the shop for an hour, and then you can shop just with me alone. And that has also been very good.
Okay. It wasn't so complicated for the sizing?
What you said? I didn't hear you.
It wasn't complicated for the sizing?
No.
No,
not at all. And also I have online fashion shows on Facebook, and that so all my customers can see what I can offer, and that is also very, very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for you, Janina?
In my case, also I want to add that we had already our online store was working, and some of my customers are, for example, not very young. I have also all sort of ages and cultures, but the not so young ones, perhaps they're not so used to use the e-commerce, especially in the underwear. So they can use this other channel of social media or directly WhatsApp with us, because perhaps they don't feel so safe buying through the page, through the e-commerce, but they can look for it, they catch the model, and then they call us. Sometimes the e-commerce, the page is open and they are buying through the phone.
Okay.
So it's funny and it's interesting not to see how everybody is adapting the way of buying and selling together. We are doing adaptations together, no? It's interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. And what are your tips to keep a very good state of mind? Because it's very important, I think, for customers to have like a very good state of mind and to keep smiling in this complicated period. And how do you manage this period?
And I think, I don't know if Josefin agrees after with me, but I think that we must have a positive mood directly, because we have to feel that we are in a lucky sector. I mean, this situation is horrible for everyone, for our families, for our well-known people, friends, etc. But in this case, and for me especially, I feel that for one time after a lot of years, we are in a lucky sector, and that people is interested in our staff now, a little bit more than perhaps before. So we have to take advantage of this situation. Also, we have to make people feel new experiences as they are going the situation is so horrible, this is a way of giving another sense to our products, no? And say you're going to be at home with them, you're going to be very comfortable. This is the way you can look nice at home. I know my case is a little bit different than Josefin, because yes, we had a lockdown, total lockdown during 2 months and a half. And now we are in a mixed situation as you in Paris. So I think that we have to have this positive mind, also thinking that we are lucky. Because the trade is not the same for everybody, no? So we can be
I think you're right. You're right. It's very difficult, but we are in a lucky sector.
Yeah.
And you, Josefin?
Yeah, we need to feel hope. At the beginning of the pandemic, I felt a lot of fear and frustration and despair. I was afraid. And I know that many store owners can relate to that because of devastating financial consequences. For me, since we have not had this lockdown, but we have restrictions and they're tough, but it's not impossible to have the store running and do things I've done before, but in a differently way. So since I've made my adjustments, I can see it's working, and I need to stay positive for my customers because they see me and they do what I do. And I've been lucky to stay healthy all the way, so I can work and have my shop open. I can deliver home and I can do all of that. And I think that is a big, it's important for me to run my business. And now I feel it's the end of the second wave here in Sweden, and somehow I can see the light. So yeah. I can say positive. Yes, and I'm seeing that. Yes.
Okay. And I heard that some retailers, French retailers, for example, had organized some Zoom with their clients just to keep the contact. Did you make this type of initiative with your customers?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I think it's very. I had, for example, in December, I had live from Facebook. After work, so I sat there with a glass of wine and then talked to my customers, Christmas gifts, and for example, just things like that at home in my couch.
Yeah, it's very. I think it's good initiative to keep the contact.
Yeah.
And to share moments, good moments for Christmas time. In order to Valentine's Day, do you have some things forecasted with your clients, loyal clients?
Yes, I have that this week and next week. I have special things. I can't tell you everything right now.
Okay, good.
Yes, but yes, I have.
Yes.
Yes.
In order people are more concerned, because what is very important today is that we have to attract differently, because in times of pandemic, situation is very complicated. Economy is complicated also, so we have to attract differently and feel a lot of retailers told me that they sold a lot of loungewear pieces.
Yeah.
For home, like Janina told us, this is like a new way to live at home.
Yes, homeware. Yeah, you can have nice homeware and still look good in a meeting.
Hey, it is.
Exactly. And this is, I think,
don't forget to dress up a little bit normally. During the day, and not only carrying your pajama from the morning.
Exactly.
This is very important for the mind, no?
What type of brands do you have?
To make for yourself.
Exactly.
What type of brands do you have in your boutique? In loungewear and homeware brands?
Me?
Yeah.
For example, I have some brands, Italian, Austrian brands. I have, like, I can say the names, no? I imagine.
Yeah, of course, yes.
I have Handro from.
Yeah, we see Anro just behind you.
Because up there after I have the store, so I have Handro, I have Max Mara, some other also nightwear brands, and really that's a thing that I want to say also. I don't know if Josefin, you agree also with me, but I also noted that people are like more sensitive or interested in quality.
Yeah, much more.
Buy less and buy better.
Yeah,
exactly.
And it is very helpful for us because we can see the transition from the mass sales of years ago that we pretend, no? And now we can do a sort of a tailor-made sale for our customers, no? We can tailor this offer for them. And it's like, no sé, we can give personalized attention, we can tailor-made our offer. It's like everything is slow. I know that for a lot of sectors it's very difficult, but in general, the only positive thing that perhaps we can take of this situation is that we can return to a slower life and we can taste better things, no? In terms of quality, in terms of personal relationships also. But in the case that now we are talking of, it's very interesting. People want perhaps less quantity, but better quality.
Better.
yeah.
It is the same for you, Josefin?
Yes,
Do you
it
feel
is.
the same?
Yeah, yes, absolutely. And I also say, I think we have some brands, maybe the same. Can I say the name of the brands? Is it okay?
Yes, of course, yes.
Yeah, yes. I sell a lot of Prima Donna,
Yeah.
Mario. Yeah, I also have Marley Stickers, Obad, Kalida, Shock Absorber. I have a lot of brands, Panache. And the Swedish brand, Pearl, makes nightwear. Pearl Design of Stockholm. So I have a Swedish brand also.
And I think in France, it's exactly the same. We had like a study and they confirmed that quality was the priority.
Yeah.
The priority and also transparency, the origin of the product. And we are very happy because in our sector, and you know, that lingerie is like a very precious piece, you know, you have a lot of work on it and the cost is very valuable. It's a real cost. And we are very happy to see that in that time of pandemic situation, people are very aware about this and you buy less, but you buy better. And this is a very good point for our community.
Yeah, and also you want to feel beautiful.
Yeah, actually, yes.
It's so boring. You can't do anything. You can't do no concert. You can't see your friends at the like you did before. But then you can feel beautiful for yourself.
Exactly. Yeah, it's very important.
Yes, for the mind.
Exactly, a good mindset. This is, I think, the thing we have to have in that time for us, for ourselves, and for our clients.
Yes.
I think we make the whole turn of our question. Do you want to add something, girls?
No.
No?
I think we said everything.
Yeah.
No, I think it's perfect. I think we highlight a lot of points, and I hope all retailers can see it very soon, and they will comment, obviously, your speech. So thank you very, very much for being there today with us on Lingerie Connect, and take care Okay, and see you soon, I guess.
Hope that we can meet again in Paris very soon.
Oh, yes, physically. Thank you, Josephine. Thank you, Janina, and see you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.